Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. This is Raja. In this video, we are going to look at the stock ETSY. This stock is now rallied almost 125% since it's added to the tracker back in April. So it had a pullback last few weeks. So let's look at its chart and see whether the stock is offering any secondary entry point at this price level or not. If it's offered some entry point, we can look at some calls or put depending upon the situation. So let's get started. And before we move on, this is our website. Please check it out when you get a chance. All the informations are recorded out there. Please check out all our social media sites. We are everywhere. We love to see you guys there. And please do not forget to now subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a lot more videos on many stocks and indices in coming days. Okay, let's start with the website tracker. This stock is added to the tracker back in 4/13 when it was trading around $55.44, and as of today it's closed well over $125, or it's posting almost 125% gains. Since then, the minimum entry price was $55.44 and the maximum entry price was $58.21, and the stop loss was around $51, which was never in danger because the stock never priced below that price level. So along the way, the stock is offered many secondary entry point, but I didn't put it over here, but it looks like it's offering another entry point today around 125 to 131 price level, and the stop loss is going to be 115.05. So let's look at the chart and see why it was an original entry point and how many secondary entry points offered along the way, and why the most recent one around $125 is another entry point. So let's take a look at the chart real quick. So you guys are looking at the weekly setting for ETSY. I like the weekly setting because it eliminates a lot of daily noise. It gives you some kind of clear picture for short-term trading, which is anywhere between week to 3 months to 6 months. And the two indicators that I follow is the 10-week moving average and the 50-week moving average. The 10-week moving average is plotted here with the yellow line, and the 50-week moving average is plotted here with the pink or purple line here. So the short-term trading, the 10-week moving average, you have to consider. For the long-term trading, you should take the 50-week moving average in general. So this stock is added to the tracker back in April because it found support at this level. And after this, the stock rallied really nicely. It added one more entry point around June, and it also given another entry point around early August or end of July. I didn't put it at the time because I might have overlooked the chart, but it did offer a couple of entry points along the way. As soon as they found support at the 10-week moving average, the stocks tend to bounce. So the 10-week moving average, most likely the big people consider that as very attractive price, so they started jumping. So as of today, it's rallied very nicely for last few weeks. Then after that, last few weeks is coming down, and last week it found support at the 10-week moving average, and this week it came up a little bit on Monday, but it rallied back now really nicely. So that is the reason now I believe this is offering a secondary entry point. This stock is now rallied up a little bit nicely today, but still compared with other peers, it's still lagging. So hopefully this is offering an attractive secondary entry point at this price level. So again, your minimum entry price would be $125, and the maximum entry price would be $131, and the stop loss is $115. So whenever there is a secondary entry point, you have to be very, very cautious because the primary entry point is very powerful, and the secondary entry point, as time moves along, it gets weaker and weaker. So this stock is almost there. So as soon as you get onto the stock, please watch your stop loss. So as we are bullish on this stock, so let's look at a call or put for this guy. And I would consider October 130 call, or 135 or 140. 140 sounds reasonable to me, but all these suckers rallied quite a bit today. So hopefully this sucker come down a little bit in coming days, and this calls might look attractive. So you can go back to December and all, or January or December, you can look at it, but I would start with the October call, and the most only I'll be looking at around 140 or 135. 130 is not so close, you may not need it, and 135 is reasonable to achieve, and the stock is now previously priced around 140, so it's very likely now it can go to that level. So I'll be looking at the 140, and you guys now look at whatever you want, but they rallied quite a bit today, so just wait for this sucker to cool down a little bit, and probably it will offer you some attractive entry point at this price level. Okay guys, ETSY is offering on a secondary entry point at this price level. Please check out our website. All the information are out there. Please check out all our social media sites. We love to see you guys there, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a lot more videos on many stocks in coming days. I will put the tracker link in the description section of the video, so you can refer it. It will get updated at the end of the day with the stock closing price, so you and me can track it and see its performance. I will see you guys in another video relatively very shortly. Until then, have a great night.